Basic Instinct is my 4th studio album, and I'm extremely excited about it. Basic Instinct, the actual title, I got inspired from it just with the whole idea of taking it back to the basics, kind of how I first started. And a few things that I feel like are very important parts of the formula that make me as an artist is my music has always been able to play in the streets, and it's also been able to be mainstream at the same time. So that's something I don't ever want to lose. And I've always enjoyed being able to fit in with the guys and represent for the girls. So that was the ultimate goal with this record. And I worked with my good friends, Tricky and Dream. And you know, we just really went in and did this record with the fans in mind. This album, out of all my albums, I have to say is the one that's most dedicated to my fans. So I'm very, very, very proud of it, and I'm very excited about it. I'm not gonna say one song can't represent me completely, but Basic Instinct, actually, the title track, that's the opener. And it's definitely words that come from a real place. It definitely represents a lot of elements of me and who I am and where I am. And it was a message to my fans, and also a message that I dedicated to the haters as well. And just me saying, hey, like, you know, and I also had fun with myself. You know, I cracked up on myself a little bit, but the cool thing about the record is that I was able to embrace, you know, where I am. And it was just really fun to be able to say what I said on that record. Oh, I'm definitely gonna bring back my sneakers for sure. Yeah. But I have been bringing them back, and you know, again, that's a part of that whole street element too, you know. And just me as a performer, I need my sneakers. Like, I got to a point where I started falling in love with heels so much, and it's like, okay, something's missing here. Where are my sneakers at? So I made sure that I added that back to my whole fashion wardrobe and everything. So it's definitely a must. Good pair of Jordans in the closet is very necessary. Michael Jordan for me, you know, a lot of times, you know, the typical answer I guess we give as entertainers is we use musicians and, you know, other entertainers as inspiration, which I do have some people in music that have inspired me, but Michael Jordan also inspires me as well, and has inspired me just from his drive and ambition and, you know, his hard work and how he always would come through when there was a lot of pressure, and that's what I admire about him. When you do sensual moves, you know, you're gonna definitely have some people say that, you know, you're being a bit sexy, or, you know, or it is too sensual, and I mean, that's expected. But I do have to say that that video for me, out of all my videos, is one that I'm very proud of, creatively, you know, and I don't look at that video and think or wish I could have done anything any different. You know, I did the video by myself, and I wanted to challenge myself to do that, and you know, I call it one woman show kind of thing, and it was really fun to be able to own that and embrace that idea and just go in and really not think about it, you know, because I'm a woman now. People are going to have their opinion, you know, and that's fine. Everyone's entitled to their opinion, but I definitely want to, you know, put a little bit of the sensual side in that video and in the song, and aggressiveness, and that was a goal. So, you know, I'm very proud of it. 2010 for me is, in my mind, it's just the beginning. You know, and it's funny because I'm now getting ready for the release of my record, and I'm just now starting my TVs, and I'm just now starting to really pick up and start promoting and doing all that stuff. So for me, it's kind of like, in my mind, the journey's just beginning. In 2011, I feel it's going to be very eventful. I feel like it's going to be very fun. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to getting on the road and touring. That's like one of the most important things for me in my career. It's like, selling records is one thing, you know, but touring, that's what I love, and that's what I live for, and I want to build in that area. So I'm going to claim 2011 being an eventful year, full of a lot of touring, full of a lot of just exciting shows and everything. And, you know, you can't call whatever else will fall in place, but I'm going to claim that it's going to be great. Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your girl Ciara here, and right now you're watching Essence TV, baby.